Sit back and relax and just 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 welcome to the
You asked for it, you got it on the Hot Pepper Show. Playing good music and good conversation. The hottest topic that you hear. So let the music flow, resonate your soul. Let it heal your soul. Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. Hot Pepper Show.
I had to mute the phone or mute the computer right quick. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Happy Monday. I got to turn this light down because it's going to show all the sleepiness that's going on in my face because I got some sleepy stuff going on. Hi. Hello. My name is Pepper Thomas, and I am here every Monday, 7 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. Yes, YouTube Live, YouTube channel, YouTube. Yeah, I would say YouTube TV, but it is. It's kind of like a TV, but it's not. But it is. Maybe. So how's everybody doing? My guest is looking at me now. I see him in the background. So I had to stop laughing because he's like, He's like, she's kind of crazy today. I don't know. So I'd like to welcome you guys. Hey, Slona. Florida's in the house. Thank you, Slona, for joining. You made it. You don't have to watch the recap. You're here live. So welcome, Slona. Thank you for coming in. But everyone, my name is Pepper Thomas. I'm here every Monday, as I said, 7 p.m. Central, interviewing artists, bringing you some great music, introducing you to artists that you've never heard of before. It's right here on the Hot Pepper Show TV. So if you're just not joining and you've never heard of the platform before, of course, I need you to subscribe. If you subscribe, then you can, I don't like this. Yeah, maybe that looks better. I got some issues today. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, that way you can comment. So if you're just kind of looking and you want to respond, you're like, how come I'm typing and I can't respond? You can't respond because you have not subscribed, and it's free. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I need your help. Please help us sister out. So as I always ask, how was your weekend? I hope you guys had a great weekend. Thank you, Slona, for the, what are those hearts? Oh, you're laughing. Are you smiling? I don't know what you're doing, Slona. Oh, yeah, you're smiling. Hey, Slona. But you guys, I had a great weekend. Thank you for asking. My weekend, what did I do? Ooh, it was a lot. I went to a funeral on Friday. A dear friend of mine, her cousin, went to a funeral and then left that funeral in Temple and went to an event in Houston, Texas. Yes, I'm always in Houston. People say, why don't you just move there? My nephew's like, can you just move here? You're always here. And I'm like, nice place to visit. Not sure if I would live there. Maybe if it looked like the countryside, maybe that would be an option to move. But yeah, I went to Houston and got to see a dear friend of mine. And I'm going to say his name because his name needs to be said. Cliff Edwards, one of my mentors in this business, in this game, had always told me for years, you need to do video. You need to do video. You need to start a video clip. You need to video. And then Ray with Neo Soul Cypher came along and said, hey, you need to do a video. And I was like, So Cliff, if y'all just say a prayer for Cliff Edwards, he is in the hospital and just sending prayers his way and praying for a speedy recovery. Such a good man, a good person. And his wife, Francie, I want to thank you so much for contacting me because I'm so glad that I came to see him, and I will be back. Francie, you don't have to worry. I will be back to check on you and Cliff and girl, that charcuterie. What do they call that stuff that you put on the plate? And it's like the cheese and the olives and all that other stuff. Charcuterie. I know someone's going to help me. Whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I had that. Someone had given that to Francie at the hospital because she's been there with her husband. And yeah, so she gave me that charcuterie board or something like that. And I had it and it was great. I loved it. I was eating it while driving back to my destination. I was like, Francie, girl, this is so good. So, yeah, so good seeing y'all. Thank you for calling me to let me know that he was in the hospital. What else? Oh, y'all, guess what? I went to see Fantasia Barrino, y'all. I'm sorry, Fantasia Barrino Taylor. Y'all, if you've never seen Fantasia live, I would advise you to see Fantasia live. Okay. She was so good. I've seen Fantasia, 3 or 4 times, and she never disappoints. She brings it. She says, I'm here to perform for you. I'm here to give it all, and she gives it her all. The dancing, her background singers were amazing. And of course, she ended with taking us to church. And it was, I'll share those videos. Y'all, I've been trying to share videos from what I've been doing for the past year. So it is beyond crazy of what's been going on. So I will be sharing that, and y'all could be like, man, you've been doing a lot, a whole bunch. That's what you've been doing. Tim Johnson. Good to see you, Pepper. Tim Johnson. Okay, I'm trying to really think. I'm like, Tim Johnson. Please tell me, Tim Johnson. Tim Johnson. Tell me who you are, Tim Johnson. Refresh my memory because I just got a lot of stuff going on. Definitely praying for him. Thank you, Slona. Tim Johnson. Charcuterie. That's what it's called. Charcuterie board. Yeah. And the reason why I'm talking, because I'm waiting for my guest to come back on. He got kicked out for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Some connection, maybe. Connection issue. So I'm just talking, and I guess I could just start playing his music, right? That would be wise to do. But yeah, share this page, y'all. If you are on Facebook right now, yes, please follow me on YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel and search for The Hot Pepper Show TV. And that way you will be able to hit the subscribe button and you'll know when I come on, which is every Monday at 7 o'clock. Y'all, I got a lineup, man. I got a lineup for y'all, other people. I guess I could just go ahead and tell you that now. I have a lineup and then I'll revisit it. But the lineup for next Monday is Little John Roberts, y'all, the drummer. Little John Roberts. He's going to be on my show. I cannot wait. First time on my podcast. I've interviewed him on my radio show. And I have a radio show, y'all. In case you didn't know, my radio show is every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. And check out my website. Let me type my website. So on my website, you will see both of my YouTube channels. There's my website. So go on the website, click on the YouTube channel for the Hot Pepper Show TV, and click on the YouTube channel for Four Corners with Pepper Thomas, and subscribe to both of those. And then if you just go down the page, look and see where it's available at, or many ways to listen to me. The logo for the radio station is KAZI. If you click on that KAZI on Saturdays from 3 to 6, you will hear my show live. So I would love for you to go to my website and check that out. And also check out my new album. I have an album, y'all. I have an album. It is entitled The House That Pepper Built. And it is on all streaming platforms. Tidal, Spotify, Amazon, Google Music, which is now YouTube Music, Pandora. It's on all of the streaming platforms. So I would love it if you went to go over and look at the album entitled The So many titles. The House That Pepper Built is the title of the album. So um, would love to. Hey, Ron, would love for you guys to check out my album. My album again, The House That Pepper Built. It's on all streaming platforms. Ron, go over and check out my album. It has 9 songs, 11 artists on there. They presented me with a birthday gift for my birthday back in October. So they gave me a gift of an album. And the songs are, of course, about me. But of course, you'll be able to resonate with the songs because you can use them for other people. But think about Pepper when you're doing them, right? Thank you, Ron. You got to check it out, Ron. Eric Roberson is on there. Amber from Moonchild is on there. Blanche J, Brayla, Carmen Rogers, Timothy Bloom, um, 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 uh, One, not Ote, Malik One. I missed her name again. LePage, Just Miz, Demo. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Thank you, Slona. Thank you so much. You got to check it out, Slona. Listen to it. I would love to know your feedback. And if you guys want to email me, my email address is hotpeppershow@gmail.com. It is hotpeppershow@gmail.com. You can contact me at the email, and I would love to hear from you. Okay, so my next guest is Joseph Washington. Joseph, I can't bring you on because it says your mic and your camera is not connected. So you got to connect that in order for me to bring you on because it's not going to show anything. So thank you, Sloan, definitely. So I don't know what you did differently, but I can't see your camera or your audio. Your devices are not connected. So if you can hear me, Joseph, if you can hear me, then did I get an email a while ago? Which one did you send it to? If you send it to the Pepper Thomas 887 at Yahoo, maybe not. Maybe not. Can you send it to me again? Oh, there you are. There, I see him, y'all. Now he on. Okay. So yeah, send it to Ron. Send it to the hot pepper. Well, the email is hotpeppershow@gmail.com. Send it to that email address, please, sir. And Ron, go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see you're on Facebook. Hey, BG Intentional. Who is BG Intentional? I like that. Brian. Hey, what's up? I know. I see that G. So that lets me know it's you. How you doing? Okay, y'all. Let me play the song by the gentleman who is coming up, and you're gonna love his music. Okay, so his name is Joseph Washington, and let me see. Let me play a song for y'all. Okay. He has so many great ones. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, yeah. This is the one. Check this out, y'all. The next guest you will hear will be Mr. Joseph Washington right here on the Hot Pepper Show TV.
When God first made man, he made him ruler over land. Suddenly that man grew alone and knew he needed something else in his home. So God took a rib from his side and made that man a bride. When God made a woman, he made her so beautiful, soft and sweet. When God made a woman, he gave her everything that a man would ever need. When God made a woman, I'm so glad he thought of me. Because when God made a woman, he made every man's life complete. precious and essential thing. What good is a man without the strength from his queen? Her scent is so powerfully sweet that it will knock a strong man to his knees. When God made a woman, He made her so beautiful, soft and sweet. When God made a woman, He gave her everything that a man would ever need. When God made a woman, I'm so glad He thought of me. Because when God made a woman, He made every man's life complete. No life there would be if it wasn't for thee, for nurturing the entire earth. We must thank her. When God made a woman, He made her so beautiful, soft and sweet. When God made a woman, gave her everything that a man would need. When God made a woman, I'm so glad He thought of me. Because when God made a woman, He made every man's life complete. Oh yeah, when God made a woman. When God made a woman.
Oh, I know that song was written for me, right?
Yes.
Because I'm a woman, right?
Right, exactly. Absolutely.
Joseph, like, yeah, Pepper, in case you didn't know, yeah, you're a woman. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So everyone, I would like to introduce to y'all none other than this will go down in history as the interview that almost wasn't, but we
Yeah,
go
almost one.
almost wasn't, but we're gonna make it happen. Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to you guys, Mr. Joseph Washington to the Hot Pepper Show TV. Let's get a hand clap. You are welcome. Thank you again for.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You have this serious face, right? But I've had a conversation with you, so I feel like, yeah, this looks business.
Yes.
But I really want to laugh. I'm laughing. You're like going, okay, Pepper, you can do what you do, but I don't know. So tell everyone where you're originally from.
From Houston. I'm from Houston. Born and raised. Spent time in the military, so that was my only separation from Houston. But I'm back now. So
Oh, so what
yeah.
branch were you?
Army, U.S. Army.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. So I got to say these comments right quick because Sherry Porter says, "Yay, Joseph, been a fan for a long while." So you have a fan, Sherry Porter. Monique says, "Hello, everyone." Chris Crane, who's an artist out of Wisconsin, says, "Hey, Pepper, thank you for being you." Good Eats, I guess that's a restaurant.
Yeah,
And
that's my nephew.
oh, that's your nephew. Okay, so he
Yeah.
has a restaurant in Houston or where?
Yes. 290 in Jones. Make sure you go and see it.
What kind of place? What kind of food?
Gourmet burgers, actually. Yeah. He actually won best burger in Houston not too long ago, earlier this year.
I could have went this past weekend, but I didn't
So
know.
you need to still go. You still got an opportunity to go. Yeah.
That's
So
that's
if you
that
can't stop it, you
that's
miss this
that
weekend, you can catch it next
I know
weekend.
that's that military delivery. Well, you still got a chance to go. You can go.
Yeah.
You can still go. Okay. Lloyd is hey Lloyd, how you doing? Hey Pep, thank you. Chris Crane says he loves this. He loves that song that I just played.
Thank you.
Patrick says, fire up those subs, y'all. Hey, subscriptions, y'all. We need 800. So we need 67 shares. Invite a friend. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, PJ. Sherry says fire. Slona says beautiful. Hand claps. Sherry, hand claps. Hand claps. Onique, welcome, Sherry. Carolyn is out of Killeen. She says, Army brat in the house, Texas representing. Thank you, Carolyn.
I was stationed in Killeen. I was actually stationed in Killeen.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she still
That's
lives
all.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Fort Hood, yeah.
So I have to say, mentioning Patrick, that he's the person who introduced us. So
Right.
I want to say publicly, thank you, PJ. He has
Yeah,
been a blessing. He's been interesting conversation. We've laughed the majority of the time, but yes, thank you, PJ, for introducing me to Joseph Washington. So
yeah. I thank him as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for the connection. I really appreciate it.
yes. So when I received the text of I need to listen to your music, the first song that I heard was My Vow.
Right.
And I heard it and I was like, this is a beautiful song. Where have I been? Like, this is a commitment song. This song needs to be played. You know, this could be a here and now, a Luther Vandross theme for a wedding. You know, my
Well, I
vow to you.
appreciate that. That's an honor.
Yes,
That's a great comparison. So
yes, it's a beautiful song. So, do you play instruments? Do you sing?
that's,
I'm thinking that you do. You play the piano, maybe?
no. So I don't play the piano. I'm actually learning the acoustic guitar, but I mostly writing and arranging. So singing, writing, and arranging.
Okay, okay.
So
I noticed that the album 2005, so it's going to be 20 years next year.
yes, that's a will. Yeah, 2005. Yes.
So when you put the album out in 2005, did you think that it would have legs to walk and be where it is now? People listening to it. I mean, I just got turned on to you. So did you think that people would listen to it 20 years later?
No, not at all. I mean, when I originally wrote it, it was originally written for a church event for Women's Emphasis Month. So that was one of the members of the church asked me if I would write something for Women's Emphasis Month. So from there, I started writing it. I didn't expect to record it. So she had asked me, some people were interested in getting a copy of it. So that was the birth of it. So Women's
Wow.
Emphasis Month, and
Wow.
here we are.
So no other album after that time.
No album. My vow was a single only, so that was the follow up to that.
Wow. Okay. Well, I want to play some music from the album that will be 20 years next year, y'all.
Okay.
It's the project. When I listen to it in its entirety, it is a declaration of love for God, love for women, um, love for your country, love for yourself, and then also the downs of loving yourself or not loving yourself enough. Because there's a song on this album that I want to know was the song. Did you write everything on the album?
Yeah, well, I have to no, except for two songs I didn't write, which I have to make mention of. I wouldn't have recorded the album because my business partner and I, Akil
Mhm.
Houston, I gotta make sure I give him props.
Uh-huh.
He asked me to record an album we were supposed to originally have. We had a female artist
Okay.
that was gonna be the artist, but
Okay.
she moved to Germany because of military duty. And so that left us artist lists. So we had a project in place to have, we did all the funding and all that for an album,
Mhm.
but she left. So he said, well, why don't you record it? So you can thank Akil Houston for actually pushing that to become what it is. So when God Made a Woman was a birth from a project that we were supposed to do with another artist. So that's how we got here.
I like. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the writing and the music is beautiful. It is a It's a thought-provoking album. It really is.
You know, but I as a writer, you know, I think I could have done better. I mean, but you know, I think you're your worst critic. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you're enjoying it, I'm good with it. But it's a lot. I mean, it's parts of songs that I hear. I say, oh, that note was wrong. I should have written something different in that, you know, in that respect. But
Right.
other than that, I mean, if you're enjoying it, Pepper, I'm good with it.
Yeah. 19 years later. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So let me play. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I have a question about this one. Let me play this song. It is Jennifer G. And I want to know, is there a Jennifer G? I really want to know, is there a Jennifer G? So everyone.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a Jennifer G?
Yes.
Okay. So y'all, this is Jennifer G. So we have to hear more about Jennifer G after the song. Here it is right here on Hot Pepper Show TV.
Yeah, Jennifer G. Where could she be? Jennifer G. Come on, where could she be? Man, Jennifer G. Where could she be? Yeah.
The story begins in Lakewood in 1981. On Laura Capri Street, where we made up games for fun. In this college class, I did well at a mannery.
Jennifer G.
Was when I first encountered this girl named Jennifer G. She had big brown eyes and wore her hair in ponytails.
Where could she be?
She sat one row over from me between Teddy and Michelle.
Yeah.
I asked my best friend Cusick, man, who is she? She overheard and winked her eye and said, hello, I'm Jennifer G. I will never forget those days when we shared dill pickles and dry Kool-Aid. Just to cater to your needs, I sell my Tuscan jeans and white shirt tee. She's all I've been thinking of. This was no ordinary childish love. Where on earth could she be? Can someone help me find this Jennifer G? Where could she be? We became the best of friends, still love was in the air. We passed notes back and forth just to say how much we cared. I remember the day we married in the back of the classroom. Slipped into the janitor's closet, said our vows and jumped the broom. After school, we'd always take Miss Brown's bus home. Protected and guarded you like a dog guarding his bone. At home, I daydream about the two of us. My mama would look at me, smile and say, I see a boy falling in love. I will never forget those days when we shared dill pickles and dry Kool-Aid. Just to cater to your needs, I sell my Tuscan jeans and white shirt tee. She's all I've been thinking of. This was no ordinary childish love. Where on earth could she be? Can someone help me find this Jennifer
My
G?
elementary love, when I was young, I didn't know how to tell you how I'm feeling at this moment. I can never have faith. Love letters I made to classroom Valentine's. Now or later, Chuck Taylor's to hold hands. See you later. My paper, let alone my photo. It's full of Jennifer G, for thieves and lover. How many times I touch you got me rapping and acting. We introducing my music at an early age. Joe and Big Cusick, I knew what I lay my eyes and he never would drop. Just pay attention for Miss Connors. Had to give me some pops. I scotch to double dutch. Play fighting like playing touch. Curry lunches up on the bus. We playing like we at brunch. First lunch and cooling packs always in my sack. You asking the D's for you, but you knowing it's a fact. Strawberry dresses you writing with your pencil. Got me guessing my message is how deep is your love. Got me confessing Jennifer G.
I will never forget those days when we shared dill pickles and dry Kool-Aid. Just to cater to your needs, I sell my Tuscan jeans and white shirt tee. She's all I've been thinking of. This was no ordinary childish love. Where on earth could she be? Can someone help me find this Jennifer G? JENNIFERGEE. Where's Jennifer G? Where is she? JENNIFERGEE. Where's Jennifer G? Where's Jennifer G? Where's Jennifer G? Where could she be? Where could she be? Where's Jennifer G? Where could she be? Jennifer G. Where could she be? Where's Jennifer G? Where's Jennifer G?
Okay, did you find Jennifer?
No, didn't find it.
Who is Jennifer G?
Oh, and I went to elementary school, was Tidwell Elementary. So Jennifer G was, we rode Miss Brown's bus. That was the school bus that we rode. So
Okay.
we were in the fifth grade. So, and every day we rode home, I sat with Jennifer. And so I had the biggest crush on Jennifer, and she finally started liking me after a certain time. I was bringing, so the song is actually true. So I would bring the powdered Kool-Aid that was sweet and a dill pickle for her. So that was actually, I mean, I got to a point where, I mean, Jennifer was it for me. So I was actually so that package of Kool-Aid was like 27 cents that I had to. I didn't have a job, in fifth grade, so I had to get 27 cents from my mom. But I was getting it so much. She said, "Hey, I can't keep giving you money to get the girl Kool-Aid, so and pickles." So I had to start getting my own hustle to make ends meet, because I wanted to make sure Jennifer had the Kool-Aid and the dill pickles every day. So we were in class, in the fifth grade. So I had the biggest crush. Yeah, so Jennifer G was actually
Wow.
I guess my second crush.
So, have you ever tried to look up her name to see?
I did, and there was a couple people that said they had contact with her, but I mean, it was unsuccessful. So, but I'm sure she's somewhere.
Jennifer, if you happen to come across this podcast, we're talking about you, Jennifer G. There he is.
But the artist is that's my brother. That's actually that's rapping on it. So that's my brother, Tyrone Washington.
Hey, Tyrone. Thank you, Tyrone. Carolyn says Jennifer G ought to be on top of the world. Monique says fun dip. Ariel, which is your niece, she says that's the love.
My niece.
Yeah. Asona says definitely gave a Temptation type of vibe. Great job. Sherry says, "Oh, not this cute love story." And then PJ says Jennifer G on that powder. That's your boy.
Yeah, that's my boy.
That's your boy. I have nothing to say.
Did you, Pepper? Did you do the Kool-Aid, the dry Kool-Aid?
No.
When y'all growing up, and the dill pickles?
No.
With the peppermint, you didn't put the peppermint and all that? No.
No.
You're not from Houston?
No.
Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, that's a Southern thing.
Well, see, no, but I heard about the Kool-Aid and the pickles, 15 years ago.
Right.
And it seems to be a thing, people go to these fairs, and because I think we served it one time at this fair, you put the pickle in the Kool-Aid, and nah.
Well, I think it was mainly a thing for the girls, though. It wasn't the guys. So the dill pickle, pickles and the peppermint.
Okay, so do y'all remember? Okay, so Carolyn says, "Love, love, love the song." I want to know, do y'all remember the pickles and the Kool-Aid? Please tell me, y'all. She said that she would marry you. Oh, so Ron says we do that in Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
And then PJ says Pepper was on that pig foot pickle. I'm not eating no pig foot pickles. Yuck! Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Well, Jennifer liked it, so that was all that was important to me.
Yeah, but you should. Well, I say I look up Jennifer G and see what Jennifer at. Jennifer, girl, where you at? I wrote a song about you. Ariel says yes, she did it, and Ron says all the girls in Chicago did it all the time. I don't know where I've been. I'm in the country. I wouldn't in the city.
So you're originally from where?
I'm originally from Elgin.
Elgin,
Texas.
I never heard of that. Where's that?
It's like 25 miles east of Austin.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you had Kool-Aid out there, right?
We call it potty pop.
Potty pop.
Pot, not potty, but potty, potty pop. It's not.
Potty pop.
You make it sound like it's potty time, but it's not.
No,
It's
no,
like
no. I
potty.
mean, so I mean, you had the Kool-Aid with, I mean, the same Kool-Aid that we had, right? Okay.
Yeah, jar, the little thing on the face on there with legs. Doesn't the Kool-Aid have?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
it was already sweet. The big pack was sweetened already. So the small pack, you had to add sugar.
okay. So we didn't have the big pack. We had the small
Okay.
pack. You had to add
Well,
sugar.
you wasn't exposed to the right thing.
Oh, so I need the big pack.
You need the big pack. I mean, that's the big pack was already sweet and you didn't eat sugar. So that's how you could eat it by itself. You couldn't
So
eat the
you
small pack.
so you open the package up
Right.
and you eat the. Doesn't your mouth get dry?
I mean, we were poor kids that, I mean, we enjoyed that sweet. I mean, sweet Kool-Aid was it. But I mean, of course, my brothers would make it. You know, we'd make the full batch, but the girls would take the sweet Kool-Aid and dip it. I mean, they had pickles, and peppermint. So yeah, I don't.
Pickles and peppermint. Okay.
Yeah.
I am. You're never too old to learn. So I am learning today. Pickles and
Elgin.
peppermint.
Yeah, you said it's Elgin is your city. Elgin. Elgin.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
It's right up
Hmm,
290 before you get in Austin.
never heard of it. How many? What's the population
It's probably 10,000 now. We're known for our
now?
sausage.
So.
Yeah. I can't stand you right now. You're like,
what,
now. So what was it? What was it when you were coming up?
what was it then?
It was probably 200.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it wasn't much Kool-Aid going on around there, right? I mean, it's a lot of farming there, right?
Yes, it's a lot of farming. Y'all, please
Yeah.
come to my rescue. Please don't let him beat up on me like this, especially with that late laugh of,
Yeah.
oh, so how many y'all got? Oh, that is funny. Oh, pickle pig feet.
Well, Elgin puts out quality people. I have to say that, Pepper. So
They did what?
they put out quality people as yourself.
Who doesn't know about the big package of Kool-Aid?
You don't know about the big package Kool-Aid.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. And Monique is from Georgia. She says, I've never heard of the big pack of Kool-Aid. See, exactly.
Well, just Google it. You'll see it. I mean, it was already sweet.
10,000 brothers and sisters. Whatever, PJ. Y'all leave my town alone and say, that's true love, sweet Joey. Joey?
Yeah.
Your name is Joey? Okay.
That
Hey,
time
Joey.
that was.
Oh, yeah, big pack. Okay, I don't know about the big pack. I'm sorry. Everyone knows about the big pack. Well, sugar, it exists. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Crazy. So let's get into some more music because I want to ask, who is doing this? Is this your dad speaking on the Loving You since 1934?
No, that's Reverend, the late Reverend Inez Tate.
Okay.
He was a mentor for me. He had a barbershop in Fifth Ward, and we went every Saturday morning. I brought him the breakfast jack sandwich and donuts, and I'd say so when I did When God Made a Woman, so for him they got married and had been married for over 70 years. And I was, and so I took that when I was doing When God Made a Woman, for anybody to be able to love the one person for that many years. I mean, that's powerful. So he was always a mentor for me. And I learned more from Reverend Tate than and he wasn't college educated, but the spiritual, I mean, he was a God-fearing man. So he taught me so much. And then so I asked him to do the opening for When God Made a Woman, because if anybody would be able to tell me how to love a woman, he's loved the same woman for over 70 years. He would be the perfect person for it.
I love it. When I heard his voice, it was just Just love. This album, y'all, is a beautiful testimony. It is. The album is entitled "When God Made a Woman," so you guys should check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. And so let me play "Loving You Since 1934," y'all. Here we go.
When God made a woman, He made a beautiful thing. I've been married and in love for 70 years. It's truly a blessing to have a woman to laugh and love, and even sometimes to cry with you. I love my woman. And when God gave her to me, He gave me someone special. God, I thank you for making a woman.
That was beautiful.
And, you know, Pepper, when that
Mm.
took me back. When we did that, he was in a nursing home. So I picked him up from the nursing home, and they said that he wouldn't remember me.
Wow.
So we got to the studio, and
He
he had a
remembered.
little bit trouble seeing and all that, but God moved, and he recorded it, because for me, that's like one of the best segments of the album.
Yeah. Another segment of the album is this person right here. You're gonna be like, it sure is. This is the other greatest segment of the album.
Hello, I'm Mother Bell. Let me start by saying thank you for lending your support to this project. I hope that each song was enjoyable for your listening pleasure. My son Joseph, along with his partners Akil Houston and Demetria Glover, are working hard to deliver their own signature style to the entertainment industry. Once again, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting Mother Bell Universal Entertainment, and may God bless you all.
My mom.
That's your mom. How do you feel?
Oh, great.
Yeah. The piano player for this project, is he playing on all the songs?
Yes, a couple of them. A couple of the tracks he didn't, but mostly yes.
Beautiful piano player. The piano just captured, just whew, I love it. I love it. And I was hoping, I was hoping when we were talking before we got on, when I was driving, I was hoping, I was like, how do I ask him? Okay, this was done in 2005. Oh, how do I ask him if his mom is still alive? Because this is like 19 years. Like, and then when you said, "Oh yeah, my mom," da, 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 I was like, "Oh, good, I can play it." Because I didn't want it to be too hard for you to listen to it if she, you know,
Oh
had
no,
passed on. So I was like, "Oh, this is great." Yeah, yeah. So does your mom sing?
yes, she does. That's actually what started me. Yeah, she sang in the church choir. So
Yeah,
I
she.
would listen to her as she got dressed for church every Sunday. If she was leading a song, I would listen to her. Actually
Oh,
practice before we went to church. So
yeah,
do I.
yeah.
Yeah.
She talks like she can sing. You know how those mothers got those voices? You'd be like,
Oh,
yeah. They don't only talk, they can sing too. So yeah, I can only imagine her bringing down the house. Monique says, is that you playing the piano? No, Monique, it's not. It's not. And then Cher says, Mother Bell. Okay, let's get back to this album because there's some other ones on here. Tell us about the one where it is speaking of the child who was sick, and it's called I'm Healed.
Oh, okay. That was a project that I did. This young lady, she was 9 at the time, and she was suffering from cancer. And I was working with the Big Love, which is a cancer organization. And so to raise funds for some of the issues she was going through, and for actually the Children's Cancer Center too, those proceeds from that CD went to, helping the kids with cancer. So yeah, so I'm here. So I wrote that with, but the gentleman on there with me, Jeremy, he had cancer too, but he's actually singing on that. He passed in 2009 or 10. But yeah, he was a part of the project too. So yeah, I'm Here was a pretty fascinating project with having Jeremy, which is Jeremy's not here anymore, but to have him to finally record, because he had never recorded. He sang, but he never recorded. So I wanted to make sure that that project went through, and I didn't want to go through it unless I had Jeremy to actually play a part of it. So, but Ali, which is the young lady that was on it, she's doing better now, remission, cancer free, and everything. So she's doing well right now.
Amazing, amazing. Everyone, here's the song. Please listen, y'all. This is beautiful. This is I'm Healed right here on Hot Pepper Show TV.
It was the morning of her birthday. Had a follow-up visit with a doctor. He said everything seemed okay, except there was one thing that had him bothered, and that's when she learned of the doctor's concerns. It was the scariest day of her life. She already had tears in her eyes, long before she opened the door, and her family, yeah, surprise. I will survive, won't give up the fight. I'm standing tall in shining armor, I'm a royal knight. We'll find the cure, one day I'm sure. Only time will reveal, but I know in my mind, my heart, my soul, I know I'm here. She's the apple of her daddy's eye, a 5th grade student on honor roll. Got sick in class, they called emergency. Here's the news her father was told. He rushed to the hospital door in tears, doing his very best to hide his fears. His baby said, Daddy, don't cry no more. Remember how we beat that old cancer with mommy 1 year before. I will survive, won't give up the fight. I'm standing tall and shining armor, I'm a royal knight. We'll find a cure, one day I'm sure, and only time can reveal. I know in my heart, my mind, my soul, I know I'm healed.
Just awarded Employee of the Year. Surely a promotion will come, no doubt. Started having pains in his abdomen. He wondered what this was all about. After dinner that evening with his family, he had trouble standing to his feet. He told his wife, don't worry, dear. I'm a fighter and I'll always win as long as I have you near. I will survive. I won't give up the fight. I'm standing tall in shining armor. I'm a royal knight. We'll find the cure. One day I'm sure. Only time will reveal. But I know in my mind, my heart, my soul,
I'm gonna dance with the sun upon my new horizon.
and I'll carry no fear, 'cause God I know is always near. Listen for that voice of inspiration, speaking softly through the wind. If you're growing weary, know the angels will carry you there. I will survive. I will survive. Won't give up the fight. Won't give up the fight. I'm standing tall in shining armor. I'm a royal knight.
I will survive. Won't give up the fight. I'm standing tall in shining armor. I'm a royal knight. Find the cure. One day I'm sure. And only time will reveal that I know in my mind, my heart, my soul.
And only time will reveal what I know in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. And only time will reveal, but I know in my mind, my heart, my soul, I know I'm here. I know I'm here. Ooh, I know I'm here.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So what does it take you back to when you hear that?
I hadn't heard those in years, so I mean, it's taken me back to a lot. I have to mention, make sure that I make mention of Monica Harris. She usually does all my like background arrangements. She does background. She's an amazing artist, amazing woman. And I was just thinking about when Monica was doing those arrangements for the background, and I'm listening to the lyrics, and they're pretty deep. And I guess God stepped in and grabbed the pen, because I can't say that I wrote that on my own.
Wow.
But yeah, and that was Danny Ray. He's an artist now here local in the city, and he arranged all of the guitar parts and all that. So, and Jeremy and Kaysen and Kathy Evans, she was on. Yeah, and Kaysen lost Kaysen 2 years ago from cancer as well. So he was a background singer. Yeah,
Wow.
it's amazing. But yeah, Monica's always, that's my go-to when it comes to arranging, background singing, and all that. So I have to say that I have a strong female support. My mom, Dawn Michelle Tucker, Monica, my cousin Stephanie. She manages me, and kind of keeps me grounded when it comes to overworking. She always comes in to say, "Hey, you need to take your time, take a break." But yeah, like I said, when God made a woman, He made amazing things. There's nothing we could actually do without women. It's no way possible. I know we're supposed to be the protectors, the providers and all that, but it's nothing like having that backbone, which is it is a woman, and that's where we came from. So my mom supports everything that I do. So I can't appreciate them anymore. So and and a woman has me on her show tonight. So can't say, hey, I can't take anything from it. So
I thank you. I thank you. I love this project. I do. You guys support, stream. It's coming up on 20 years next year, and we need to give it legs so it can continue walking again. And maybe we can encourage him to do another project. He's like,
But you know, my thing is singing is not really my first love in my writing it. So
well,
yeah.
yeah. Well, you don't do a bad job of singing. I can
I
understand
do okay.
everything you saying. Everything.
I do okay. I do okay.
Mm-hmm. So there's another
Appreciate it.
song that I want to play. You're welcome. I'm looking for. I know you. Oh. This one right here. Okay. So this
Say
one.
ooh ooh ooh. I don't have a song called ooh ooh ooh. At least I forgot. I must have forgotten about that one. So
It's been 20 years. You don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember Joshua. Listen to Joshua. Joseph. You like, my name is not Joshua.
No problem.
It was a J. It was a J. So this song, I want to know where this song came from.
Okay.
It's shh. Don't say a word. Is it a true story?
No. So that one is not a true story, but we had Akil and I, which is my business partner, we were talking about doing something more of like an Al Green type.
Mm-hmm.
It had the Al Green type of feel, but no. So that was not a true story, but it was written based on a discussion that Akil and I had.
Okay. So y'all, this is a beautiful song. I had a question in what was done.
Pepper, you had a what?
I had a question.
Okay. About
the way the lyrics was written. I was like, huh? Because I'm thinking, well, why didn't you just go get her?
Oh, okay. Well, you said the beginning of
Yeah, get in the car and you come over here. I'm like, no, you go get her because it sounds like she in trouble, and you go.
She's in trouble, but that's what made it. I had to add some drama to it, so that's what made it dramatic. So I had to have that opening, and you know, songs don't. And the reason I said that was more of a '70s feel, you know, because you know songs then had an opening, right? So you know, you'd have a conversation over the phone or something like that, and then that brings in the song after that. But yeah, so it just had to add a little spice to it, you know, add a little drama for the opening to fall into the lyrics. So,
Yeah.
But don't say a word. I got it. So that was pretty much the message. You don't have to say anything. I got it.
No, shh. Yeah. You don't have to say nothing.
You can do that part for me.
Yeah. Shh.
Don't say a word.
Don't say a word. Oh, here it is right here. Check it out.
Come on, Joseph, pick up the phone. Please pick up the phone.
Hello?
Hey, Joseph.
Coy?
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry for calling so late. Did I wake you?
No, I'm fine. What's going on?
I hate to keep on bothering you with my problems, but Joseph, I'm just so tired. He keeps on hurting me.
Where are you?
I'm outside at the corner of Forest View and Dale.
What? Why are you standing in the rain?
Joseph, I'm hurting. I'm really hurting. I just want the pain to stop.
Hold on, Coy. Coy, listen. You don't have to say anymore. Here's what I want you to do. Just get back into your car, dry your tears, and come on over. We'll fix everything that's broken. Okay?
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Lady, I'm counting the tears rolling down your face. And baby, go get your things and bring them to my place. And sugar, Promise that things won't be the same. And honey, there's nothing left for you to explain. Don't say a word. Know how bad it must hurt. If you're tired of him, just let me take over in the interim. Give me the chance to take away your hurt. And baby, don't say a word. Honey, let me take away your fears. And sugar, ecstasy is where we're headed to from here. And baby, let's share each other's time and trust. And lady, there's nothing left for us to discuss. Don't say a word. I know how bad it must hurt. If you're tired of him, let me take over in the interim. Ooh, give me the chance to take away your hurt. And baby, don't say a word. Your hurtful past, girl, just put away. Ooh, those dark nights have finally turned to day. If all he ever does is wreck your nerves, come to me, baby, don't say a word. Don't say a word. I know how bad it must hurt. If you're tired of him, I can take over in the interim. Give me the chance, I'll take away your hurt. And baby, don't say a word. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. You don't have to say no more, baby. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. I got you, baby. Don't say a word. 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 Don't say a word.
Don't say a word.
I saw you smiling.
If it's taking me back. I remember, all of the late nights and all the work that we put into it, and it wasn't supposed to be, not me. And and her name is Rashonda. She's the artist that actually left us, but she's on here. We recorded her song from Germany. So the song that you hear, it's We Are One. Re-recorded. I recorded my part here, and she recorded her part in Germany and sent the file. So that's how we got it done. So at least she got one part. She did showcase on the album somewhere, because it was initially supposed to have been hers altogether.
Yeah. Wow. Monique says this reminds her of a Babyface song.
Babyface is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, it sounds like a Babyface. You're right. It sounds like a Babyface.
All-time favorite.
Sherry Porter says the beautiful thing about the album is that the music is still relevant in this time. Yeah, it is. And Charles Bradford says, Joe, I'm on with you.
That's one of my best friends there, Charles. Yeah.
Oh, so it's Charles, not
Charles,
R.
Huh?
It's Chales.
Yeah, Charles.
Okay, it doesn't have an R.
Yeah, there's an R. He must. Maybe he missed it. Yeah, it is Charles.
I'm like, I see Chales. I was like, there's no R. Like
Yeah,
his name
no,
is Charles. Charles.
it's actually Charles. Yeah.
Okay, Charles. You misspelled
Yeah.
your name, Charles. Whatever.
But Pepper, you're doing an amazing job with this interview, and uh, I hadn't heard this. I hadn't pulled this CD out, and of course, it's always on a CD. So they don't even do CDs anymore. And I appreciate you doing all of this, the questioning out, because it's taking me aback. So I mean, I can't thank you enough for bringing all of this back. And like you said, Cherie Porter said that the music is relevant now, because when we created the album, when I was writing it, we were saying then that writers and artists are getting away from appreciating women because there's so much. I mean, there's so much degrading music now. I mean, where is the music to appreciate a woman, to say that how beautiful she is, how loving she is, how much I need her? I mean, and we got away from that so much. So that's because I actually didn't want to do the album. I didn't want to do it. Rashonda was supposed to do it, and I was saying, man, nah, we're done with it. But Akil and his persistence said, hey, man, we got to do something. We already got this project rolling, but we're here. But no, we have to do something. I mean, the level of music and the level of appreciation for women has to change.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I think it's degrading for a man to say how much he loves a woman, but yet at the same time mistreats her, or degrades her, or talk bad. I mean, it's not what we do. I mean, especially that's not the way my mom taught us, So, we had 7 boys in the house, and my sister came along last, but we were taught to appreciate women. That's, I can't think it. Opening doors for women now. I mean, making sure she gets what she needs. I mean, I'm her protector and I'm her provider. So I put that into the music. So
I was so proud of one of my nephews this past weekend. I saw his interaction with the woman that he's dating.
Mhm.
And when I saw him walk out, I had to call and tell him, I am so proud of you. He says, why? And I says, when I saw you walk out and open the door for her, and she got in, and you made her food when she sat down, I was like, and he says, yeah, because I remember you telling me, he says, you would stand outside the door and would not get in the car. And I'd stand there like, okay, yeah. He said, but you're driving. I said, I don't care. I don't care if I'm walking. You open the door. So he says he remembers that. So he says, yeah, I have to protect her. I have to take care of her. And I was like,
and we as men, well, then, it's a difference between a man and a male too. So I mean, you can be a male the rest of your life, your entire life, and never take the journey to manhood, because I mean, being a man is something you have to be responsible. You have to be, I mean, you have to do what you need to do to protect your family, even if you're just with your lady. Your job is to make sure she feels safe, she feels secure. That's the thing about it, and we have to make a conscious effort in doing so, because a man is a man and a male is a male. I'm sorry, I mean, I don't mean to insult anybody, but you have to take that journey to manhood to become a man. I mean, if you're doing just the bare minimum, hey, you may not ever be welcome into that category.
Ooh, let me give you some hand claps. Hold on. That's a hand clap right there. Thank you. You're like, Pepper, really? So Ron says, respect and protect women all day long.
Absolutely.
Yes. Amy Brown says, Joseph, you are amazing. Glad to have you as a true friend.
Appreciate it. That's my girl.
And Amy Brown says, now you know I took my sleeping pills.
Yeah, it's about that time now.
It's about that time to turn it in. Amy, don't leave yet, Amy. Come on now. Stick around. We want you to, we don't want you, well, we do want you typing and responding, but we don't want you typing while you sleep. So you might type anything. So yeah,
Right.
back away from the keyboard, Amy. Just
Thank you so much. I actually, it's pronounced Ami.
Ami. Okay.
Yes.
Ami Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, Ami. I like that. Ami. And Ariel Watson says, teach, uncle, teach, uncle, teach.
That's my niece.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't, off the top of my head, I can't remember the song, but I want to play it because it speaks of suicide.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Thank you. I was like, I really don't know, right?
I really don't. Yeah, I really don't know.
Is this a true story?
Yeah. Well, yes. So a friend of mine was in the military. So she was going through a bad breakup, and we were both going through bad breakup. So it wasn't like to the point where it was about to be suicide. No, but during a breakup, I think with most people, no, I can't say most people because I don't know most people, but a lot of times when you have a breakup, you feel like you're saying, hey, it was all my fault, even though it may not have been your fault, but you feel you're responsible for how this relationship ended. And to have all the pain, all the agony, all the anxiety, and all this that you want this person back, but this person's paying no attention to you, and they moved on with their lives. So you feel that anguish, and I think if you've been through a really bad breakup, you feel that pain, like it's like, hey, am I even worth it anymore? But saying that neither one of us were to the point of suicide, but it's just the fact that you feel like, man, I really failed. I failed myself. I failed everything. This relationship was all, and I think that's one of the that's one of the stages that you go through when you break up, blaming yourself. Well, I mean, and until you come out of it. But with all things are possible with God. So yeah, you'll get through it. So yeah, so that's the I wrote it because she and I were talking, and I'd like to mention the name because I don't know where she is now, Demetria Gluck. So she was in the military, so we were good friends. She actually wrote a song on this album too.
Okay,
So,
what song did she write?
The guitar, man. You have to read them off because I mean it's been so long.
My Queen, We Are One, We.
We.
Okay.
Yeah, she wrote We. Okay. So yeah, so you get to the point where it's actually devastating. I mean, you go through a breakup, and then especially if you really love that person and they supposedly love you, and then it doesn't work out. You really don't know. I mean, you don't know where it went wrong, how it went wrong, what you could have done to stop it. But yeah, you get to the point where it's just you really don't know. So that's how the song came about.
Okay, well, here we go, you guys. Let's take a listen.
What am I doing with this gun to my head? Is life worth living, or am I better off dead? Now is she really worth all the detriment and pain? Taking my life is worthless, a valuable lesson I have gained. Is it just a lie, or is it true? Is the sky really red, or is it blue? Is it really hot, or is it cold? Is that really rain, or is it snow? I'm so out of my mind that I really don't know. When I looked in the mirror and I thought I saw a smile, then blinked and found myself crying crocodiles. How long will this pain be? Is it from now till eternity? I hope that my mama is still praying for me. God help me. Is it just a lie, or is it true? Is the sky really red, or is it blue? Is it really hot, or is it cold? Is that really rain, or is it snow? I'm so out of my mind, I don't know. All of this pain that I'm going through, girl, it's all compliments of you. Is it just a lie, or is it true? Is the sky really red, or is it blue? Is it really hot, or is it cold? Is that really rain, or is it snow? I'm so out of my mind. I'm so out of my mind. I'm so out of my mind. I don't know. I did nothing wrong, but I think I'm to blame. I'm so out of my mind, I don't even know my name. Oh, sometimes I smile when I cry. Oh, I couldn't spell my name if I tried. I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. I'm so confused, I'm losing my mind. Got a gun to my head, I'm better off dead. Is it hard, cold rain, snow? I don't know. I don't know, don't know. I really don't know.
That is beautiful. And you pinned it correctly. It's on point because, yes, that's the way that you feel. No matter how old you are, the younger you are, of course, you think it's the end of the world. And then you get older and you be like, oh, that was a bullet that I missed. I thank you for that. I didn't see it at the time. But yeah, that's the way it feels. It feels like,
Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah. Sherry Porter's clapping her hands, and Charles says correction noted and adjusted. LOL. I'm here with you, brother. So Charles put the R in the Charles, so his name has been corrected. Thank you. Thank you.
Amen, Putty.
Amid is a tear. Monique says it's refreshing that a man could express his vulnerability through song. Yes. And Ron says very nice.
I think we have to. I mean, because I think it's important to show that we're human. You know, I mean, we're strong, we're vibrant, we're tough. You know, go getters. But you know that at that point you have to still show that side. So, yeah, sometimes it's tough.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call you tomorrow and say, so how do you feel the day after the interview? Because
man, I didn't expect this to be like this. You're really just bringing us all out. I thought we were gonna go over a couple songs and portions of the song. You're going all the way, the entire song. I mean, I can't say I can't thank you more and appreciate this more because I didn't expect this.
Yeah, because I don't. What's half a song? I need the whole song.
I know, but I mean, some of the interviews I've been on, they play clips of it, you know, snippets of it, and that's it. So, but you're giving the full the full song, the whole thing. Yeah.
This is the Hot Pepper Show. This is how we do it.
I'd like to come back on the Hot Pepper Show.
Yes, I would like to have you back on. Yeah,
No,
because
thank you.
you're gonna be working on the second album.
Well, I mean, I hadn't done anything much, but since, tonight makes me think, you don't appreciate your art as much as other people. So my
Mm,
thing is, I just write. I mean, I write, and I like, it's some of the songs that you played or promoted tonight.
mhm.
I wrote some of those like in a few minutes, because I mean, I think what helps it is the experience. The experience where if you go through it, you can't that it just oozes out. And then sometimes I have to pull over sometime on the side of the road and write because I don't want to get to a point where I forget it.
Yeah.
So and a lot of times I'll call myself on the answer machine and record it because I may not get it again.
Mhm.
So, but no, this is amazing. I appreciate it so much.
You're
So I
welcome.
may have to work on something new.
Yes, I think you should.
And my
So,
cousin Stephanie Bates, which she would say, "Hey, we're looking for something new," and then Monica would say as well. Or
yeah.
Michelle Tucker would say as well. So I this is I may have to, and I'm sure Pepper Thomas would say as well too. So, but
2 thumbs up. Yes, I
two
would.
thumbs.
Yes. Yes. So, Ariel Watson says, yes, thank you. Some songs I've never heard. And Ami says, I'm calling you tomorrow so I can get all the songs.
What? And see it, Pepper. See what you've done. You've. I mean, this is not bringing a light to my art, but you've given me an avenue to travel on. So
Mhm.
I can't thank you more. I mean, it's
You're welcome.
yeah. These songs are over 20. Some of them are even older.
Mm, wow. Ami says, well, apparently you've been writing your butt off.
I'm trying. I do my best.
Yes. So let's share with everyone about um, what you are doing, which is I'm trying to process because you sent me the information and I was like, what are you doing? Like you're running in 50 states, a mile
Yeah.
in each state.
Yes.
It's
So
called it's called 50 miles.
yeah. So it's actually a documentary what I'm
Mhm.
working on. So I'm running 1 mile in all 50 states, which entitled that's the documentary is entitled 50 miles. So 1 mile in all 50 states in the country. Because the being a combat vet or veteran myself, seeing veterans on the street, homeless veterans. So I'm doing it for homeless veterans. So I've had so many contacts with homeless veterans, and I tell everybody that it's an experience to go into the military, experience the military, and get out of the military, and then have nothing.
Mhm.
So I gave everything. I built this foundation for the country. I've helped solidify our freedom. I want to make sure that we capture all that we have as an American and be proud of it. But then you have a veteran that's on the street.
Mhm.
Homeless and veterans shouldn't be in the same sentence.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
So my goal is to bring awareness, and the only way I can do that is touch every state in the country, and then somehow get the following in the back and the people to get this out. And hopefully we end up in DC and they're passing something because we're sending billions of dollars to other countries, but I got a homeless vet around the corner from me that has nothing.
Mhm.
So my goal is to get on. I run, and I sometimes I run with injury. So I mean, so I've gotten 5 states done so far. And then, another person I have to think. She helped me out. She's been working with me since college. Condria, her name is Cece.
Mhm.
Cece helped me, and she traveled with me to go to these different states to walk and talk with and interview these veterans. And
Mhm.
she supports the project. She believes in the project. So I'm grateful to have the people in the circle of people that I have around me because it's not easy. Because
Mhm.
right now I'm over 1,000 days of consecutive running. I've been running since April 10th, 2022, and nonstop.
Wow.
So we're working on completing this documentary, and hopefully you'll be able to view it. We want to try to have it ready for Veterans Day of 2025, but we just got to make sure everything falls into place. So
Hmm. So everyone, here is the website, that you guys can check out. In their shoes, tx.org. There is the website. So speaking of veterans, I want to play this song. And before I listened to the song, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the beginning of the song, I immediately thought of my dad, who passed away 9 years ago. So I'm thinking, this is a song. I was like, oh, this is a great song about, a loved one passing. And then I went back to hear the song again. And I says, oh, this is about veterans.
Your dad was a veteran?
No, but
Oh.
I just related to it being, about my dad.
Okay.
I was just like going, oh, this is a great song, And then when I went back to listen to it the second time, then, I opened up my ears more, because at the beginning it just caught my attention of a father passing, not relating it to a veteran or someone, in the service.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the beautiful song.
Thank you.
And yeah, greatly, just perfectly written. So I want to share this with everyone. You guys, it's called We Thank You. And the reason for this, what's the meaning behind writing this song?
To a great appreciation for the life of veterans and the sacrifices. So we, as a veteran, and sometimes that if you ever experience combat, you're taken away from family, friends, and the whole holidays. The holidays don't matter. I mean, birthdays, vacations, anniversaries, you're away from it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that you complain about it. We never complain about it, because we know that we're on a mission, and we have to do this in order for the liberties and freedoms that we have as a country, as an American. That's what we sacrifice for. And I wrote that, and to show the appreciation as me being a veteran, not about me, but the ones that have gone on before me, the ones that paved the way for me, the ones that didn't come home. So this is a salute to all military service. So that was my thought behind this song.
Okay, everyone, here's a song, We Thank You, by Joseph Washington, right here on the Hot Pepper Show TV.
A family prayed because the father was called today for duty in a country far away. He leaves his children and wife behind for an unknown period of time. They all began to cry as they say their goodbyes. For every daily sacrifice, for all of the soldiers that gave their lives, we thank you. We thank you. For willing to protect and serve America and every country on the earth. We thank you. We thank you for loving the red, the white, and blue. God bless every soldier. And we thank you. She's in college working on her degree, a single mother with a child turning 3. Her unit's activated for a tour overseas. She looks around, a little boy standing there, teary-eyed with a stranger stare. He said, "Mommy, this one's for you," and renders her a salute for every daily sacrifice, for all of the soldiers that gave their lives. We thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
For willing to protect and serve America and every country on the earth. We thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
For loving the red, the white, and the blue. God bless every soldier. And we thank you.
Thank you for serving our country. God bless you. Gracias por servir en nuestro país. Merci. To all the soldiers that fought and died for our country, we thank you.
For every daily sacrifice, for all of the soldiers that gave their lives, we thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
For willing to protect and serve America and every country on the earth. We thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
For loving the red, the white, and the blue. God bless every soldier.
Every soldier for your daily sacrifice.
thank you.
Bless every soldier
We
for
thank you.
your daily sacrifice.
God bless every soldier.
Every soldier for your daily sacrifice.
We thank you. Oh yeah. God bless every soldier. And we thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. Left you speechless, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling good. This is a great project. You know,
Yeah.
and not just one song. Like it's just one after the other, and it's just
Papa,
it's
is anybody paying you to say this? This is what I need to know.
well. As a matter of fact, no. I'm super honest. I
Yeah.
really I like what I like, and then if I don't, I just be like,
Yeah, I was wondering if PJ sent you a Zelle or something or a
no,
Cash App.
PJ ain't send me none. PJ probably like PJ sent me the song, and I'm gonna play the song that I was introduced to. That's gonna be the last song. It's coming up next. But yeah, the song "My Vow" is the song that I heard. So he sent me
Oh.
the right song.
Oh, so initially you hadn't heard any of that before My Vow? Really?
I
So
had heard it.
how'd
I
you
had
find the other music?
because I'm a researcher.
Oh, okay.
I started looking. I started like, let me see here.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have sent that to you.
You wouldn't have sent My Vow? Or
No,
the
I wouldn't have
project?
sent the When God Made a Woman because it's so old.
Yeah, but okay, so the thing about me, it might be old,
Hmm.
but it still has a meaning. It resonates to people.
I agree, and like I said, it's so much I I wish I had changed with it. You know, you go back and you say, well, hey, we can't keep changing everything. We have to record it. We We have to produce it. We got to print it. We got to press it and let it go, because I would have still been doing it right now if it was up to me.
Yeah,
Because there's so much.
and we're so thankful that it wasn't up to you. We're so
Yeah,
glad
you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah,
because it
because
would
we
have
wouldn't be on the hot pepper show tonight if it was up to me, right? Hallelujah.
exactly. Anyhow,
Yeah.
won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will. Did he do it? Yes, he
He
did.
did it.
He did it.
He got me on the hot pepper show. So he did it. Yeah.
That's a pretty good tag. I like that. He got me on the hot pepper show.
Yeah, he got me on the hot pepper show.
Mhm. So Carolyn says she grew up with 5 brothers and wished that my parents would have taught my brothers that about appreciating a woman. Thank you for promoting the appreciation and celebration of women.
And I will continue to do so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Ron says 30 members of my family have served service going back to the early 1900s. 30 family members. Wow. That's a lot.
Thank you for his service and his families, and because we can't, this country can't operate without it.
Mm-hmm. And then Ami says, but isn't just the running. Okay, so now mind y'all, Ami Brown has taken some medicine. So what I'm about to read, I hope it makes sense, because it doesn't make sense, but I'm sure it's going to make sense. But isn't just the running Joseph feed them and homeless people, and he didn't have Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my goodness! I mean, yeah.
Himself. Okay, polio kicking in. Continue to have an amazing show. Good night.
Yes, she's okay. So Thanksgiving, I did.
Yeah, what did you do for Thanksgiving? Please tell.
Okay, so Thanksgiving, I before I do anything, Christmas or Thanksgiving, I go out and serve homeless or the less fortunate. So I was telling her that I was planning on going to do it that morning, but I didn't make it in time enough. So instead of having Thanksgiving dinner for me first, I went out and served some families with and we do not deliver, but we served food. It was like downtown where they have an open area. It was a family and we stood there and passed out food. So I didn't get any Thanksgiving dinner. So.
I love it. Yeah.
But I got a chance to serve some less fortunate people.
And that was, yes. And I think I'm going to start back doing that. We did that one year with my church, and it was humbling.
No, it's important. I mean, because yeah. And I think some of the kids really need to see it, because I mean, like tonight when we get off the air, I know what I can go in the refrigerator and get. I pretty much know that. But yeah, people out here that's in this city, as big as it is, under the bridges, and then especially with this time now that it's getting cold, they're lined up all the way down the street, just on the sidewalk. So I'm able to get in a bed tonight, and they're not. So I don't think it's fair for me to just ignore this. So that's why I just feel that I have to be a servant. I have to continue being a servant. And I say Jesus was a servant, and he did all what he could do. And if I want to be anything like him, I need to do the same. So the service is first for me. So like I said, I miss Thanksgiving dinner, but what I did was more gratifying to me.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's self-gratification. If I can go out and help somebody with, feed the homeless or provide some gifts for somebody or something that I know that I can get. I mean, I think it's paramount that we do these things for people that don't have.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was, I'm sharing this, and I'm not gloating in sharing this. I'm just sharing a story.
Right.
Today, before I left Houston, I went into get some flowers, because I was going to put some flowers on a grave today. So I went in to get the flowers, and there was a gentleman who was struggling walking in. So he went into the line next to me, and he was saying, "Oh, I can't stand up no longer because I got these old man legs, and you know, I served my time as a veteran, and my legs is." And he was, he was not walking straight or standing straight. He was like in pain walking. So the lady ahead of him, she says, "You want to go ahead of me?" And he says, "You don't mind?" And she says, "No, go ahead of me. You can go. You only have two things." So I'm standing there looking at him and just listening to what he said, and the struggle he was having. So I get up to the line, and I end up making it before him. I'm in another line. So I get up to the line. The lady says, "Is this all?" I says, "Yes." I says, "If you could uh, reach and go to the other line, the gentleman that's standing there, if you could get his things because I want to pay for his stuff." And she says, "What?" And I says, "He has some things in his hand. I need to, I want to pay for stuff." So she turns around and she says, "Sir, this young lady wants to pay for your things." And he says, "What?" He's looking over his glasses. "What?" And she says, "Yeah." She said, "If that's okay." And he says, "Oh, it's okay. I thank you so much. Oh, God is going to bless you." And I says, "He already does."
He already has.
He does it, unknowing to myself, like, some of the things. And he says, "Oh," and so she takes his things and she says, "You did, that is so kind what you did." And I says, "We all need help.
Yeah.
All of us are in need. I mean, it could be me tomorrow. It
Yeah.
could be me today. Like,
Yeah.
we all need help." And she says, "Well, that was just so kind." I says, "Well, you pay it forward to someone else. If you thought that was a kind gesture, then you do it for someone else." So then the lady ahead of him says, she comes over to me, she says, "Our minds were just alike because after I had paid mine, I was going to tell the lady to take care of his." And she says, "And you already did it." So then he says, "I just want to tell you again, God is going to bless you. You go to church." And I said, "Yes, I do." "Oh, okay, good." I says, "So if I didn't go to church, would you not accept the gift?" He started laughing, and everybody in the store is laughing. I said, "So if I didn't go to church, would you not accept it?" "Oh, yeah, I would accept it. I'm from Georgia. I believe in being hospitable, but I would have accepted. I was just curious to know if you go to church." I said, "Yeah." So I went out to my car, and I didn't want, he didn't need to stop, and I just kind of went fast. And by the time he got to his car, he gets in his vehicle and he says, "You never guess what just happened. God sent an angel in the store." And I was like, "Yeah."
He sends them. He sends them every day.
Hmm. Yeah. I told my nephew, I says, "Be careful how you treat people because you never know when you're entertaining angels.
Right.
You never know." Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, this is just so good. Oh,
Yeah, this turned out really good. Right?
oh, you didn't know. Monique says this should definitely be played on Veterans Day. We thank you. A beautiful song, the harmonies. Yeah. And she says she's a crate digger. Yes, I am.
Yeah. The harmonies. Thanks to Monica Harris. So she's the arranger.
Mm,
But
yeah.
I have to say, my Jennifer G is my cousin Calvin Lockhart. I gotta say his name has
Mm,
always pushed that song. So I wanted to make sure I recognized him because he said Jennifer G is the song of the album. So
wow.
yeah,
Nice. Oh, my Aunt Moselle is on. Hey, Auntie. Auntie, hey, Pepper. Love you. Thank you, Auntie Moselle. Okay. Ron says we have to continue to make a difference in other people's lives when we can.
that's
Exactly.
right.
It's important.
It's
So
important.
I'm going to play. I'm going to bring this up because um, let's see.
What are you about to play now?
I'm about to play my vow.
You saw the video, right?
Yes, I'm doing the video.
Oh, you're doing the video. Okay.
I'm going to play the video. Okay. Yes, I want to play the video so everyone can see. So also, you guys, just to let you know before we leave, next Monday I will be interviewing Little John Roberts. He's a drummer, phenomenal drummer. He will be my guest. He has a new album. And that's the 16th. On the 23rd, I will have Zane K. He is out of the Netherlands, or it's 16 hours away. I can't think of where that's at. It's not in the States, but I think it might be the Netherlands.
You say in the Netherlands?
Yeah. I think it's 16. It's wherever it's at is 16 hours away. So yes, he's going to be my guest on the 23rd. And then I don't have anyone for the 30th. I'm kind of thinking that I'm just going to coast on into the new year and kind of take off, because I've only taken off one time this year, which was the weekend after my birthday. I've never taken off. I've been here every Monday for 2 years. So I think I might take off again the 30th.
That's a major commitment. When is your birthday?
October 25th. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So starting off the year, y'all, I got some great news. Starting off the year, mark your calendar. December the 6th, I will have December the 6th. January the 6th, I will have Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is a violinist. Matter of fact, Chelsea's from Houston.
I think I may. When you said that, the name sounds familiar.
Yes. So she's going to be on the Hot Pepper Show. I cannot wait. I saw her live a few months ago. She opened up for Mesa. And if I tell you she is a beast on that violin, I was like,
I think I know. Yeah.
Yes, Chelsea Green. And then that is the that's the beginning of January the 6th. And then January the 13th is Calvin Richardson. He will be on the Hot Pepper Show, y'all. Calvin Richardson. And then
you have a great show, Pepper.
Thank you. Thank you.
An awesome host.
Thank you. Thank you. And then January the 20th, y'all, 17 is coming. It spells 7. It's the number 7, EEN, but it's pronounced 17. Can't wait to have her on. She's out by way of Atlanta.
Elgin?
No, by way of. You know what? I'm going to mute your mic. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute your mic.
Okay, sorry about that. My
Matter of
apologies.
fact, I'm gonna block your number, so don't call me, and don't tell PJ to call me either. Joseph trying to get in touch with me. Tell Joseph to call. What's her name? What's her name? Her name is Z G.
Oh, Jennifer G.
Jennifer G. Yeah, tell him to call Jennifer G.
Yeah, Jennifer G. I don't have any idea where she is.
All right. Carolyn says, as we develop our 23 acres for veterans, we want you to come and sing for our ribbon cutting ceremony. Our group of 9 are mostly vets. What? So would you be interested to come and sing? And Colleen?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually did perform that song one time at Colleen when Kelly Clarkson came to we did the opening for Kelly Clarkson. So,
oh, wow. Okay.
When is it?
Carolyn, when is it? And then if you want me to, I have her information. I can connect y'all.
Okay.
That'll be great. Cool. See how that works.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you would like to say your holla at yous and your shout outs and your thank yous and all of that. And I want to, we were up close, huh? It's like, I want to play the song My Vow, which everyone's been waiting on and I've been wanting to play. Okay, so you can go for it. You can say your hellos and eyes and shout outs.
my mom's not listening. My mom, Dawn Michelle Tucker, Akil Houston, Stephanie Page, Christopher Eckford, John Crockett, Omega Psi Phi.
Are you a kid? What?
Yes.
Oh, you said you said that really like yes.
Yes.
I've never heard it like that. I've heard it like yes, and then you do the little sound or whatever you do.
Yeah, but I keep it clean and nice.
Okay. Okay, okay. So is that it?
I got, so I know I'm gonna forget some. Well, my brothers, uh, Calvin, Lockhart, Chuck and Leonard, Carey. Salute to my late brother Victor, Alfred, my Tyrone, my sister Pam,
Mhm.
Christy Tucker, Demetrius Harris, Dathan Harris, Daniel Harris, Kerwin Harris, Rhonda, Ami. Ami is actually responsible for getting me all around the country to do this veteran thing. She works for United Airlines.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, me. Thank you, and me. Thank you. Yeah.
my cousins and Stephanie Bates and Glenn Bates, uh, Troy Johnson, Good Eats. You have to go.
Okay.
Make sure you go out to the restaurant.
So should I drop your name? Should I say, hey, he said that I can come in here and get anything that I want?
He has a sandwich actually named after me in my honor. It's the Uncle Joe. So you should try that.
Like I said, do I go in there and say that
Yeah,
he
go
said
ahead.
that
Yeah,
I
yes.
can get in? Okay, thank you.
Give you permission to do so. Yes.
You missed the mark. The sandwich is named after me, Uncle Joe.
Yeah, yeah, it's Uncle Joe.
Okay, cool. Monique says, bruh, bruh,
Oh, bro. Yeah.
bruh. I guess that's a Q dog thing.
Yes.
Oh, see, I'm like, bruh. Ron says this was some very, very nice music and interview. Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you very much. Thanks for staying on and listening. And I appreciate the encouraging words.
Cool. So you want to talk about my vow because that's what we're about to play, and then that'll be it. We'll be out of here.
Okay. Well, my vow was written in 1997 for it was my entertainment piece. I was in a pageant, so that was my entertainment. My performance was so my vow. So I had to write a song for me. So you go through all of the, like a pageant, they do all of the, you go out with the fashion and all that. So that was my entertainment piece. So I wrote my vow in 1997 and
Mm.
didn't record it until I sang it at a wedding in Georgia, and
Mhm.
the couple liked it so much they said they wanted a copy of it. So I recorded my vow, and here it is. So but I didn't record my vow until 2020. Yeah, 2020. So I wrote it in 97. I didn't record it until
Cool.
2020.
Okay, y'all. Here we go. This is my vow by Joseph Washington. I thank you again for coming on the Hot Pepper Show. You're always welcome, you guys. Please
Thank you so
share.
much.
You're welcome. Like this video. Please tell everyone about the Hot Pepper Show TV. Please subscribe to the channel. I have two YouTube channels. One is the Hot Pepper Show TV. The other one is Four Corners with Pepper Thomas, along with Mark A. Walker and Michael Upshaw. So that is twice a month on Tuesdays. The Hot Pepper Show TV is every Monday at 7 p.m. So trying to get up those subscribers and just like them. Go back and look at the past interviews I've done on my YouTube channel, and you will enjoy those also. So thank you again, Joseph. Always welcome to come back to the Hot Pepper Show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, Lorraine and Marcus Reynolds too. Yeah, got those two.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Everyone, here is my vow. Let's check out this video.
My darling, my angel, you're the precious jewel in my life. You're the woman to be my wife. You're the only one for me. You're the precious air that I breathe. And to keep our love pure and true, there's no limit to what I would do for you. For you, I'd swim across the raging sea, crawl the desert on my hands and knees. I'd walk more than a country mile just to see a warm and beautiful smile. 'Cause you're warm and enough for me. My vows to be all the man that you'll ever need. And I'll always love you. Yeah, 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 yeah. My lady, oh my sweetie, you're the only woman that I desire. You're the burning flame to my fire. For you, my love, I care so much. I'm invigorated by your slightest touch. And to keep our love pure and true, there's no limits to what I would do for you. For you, I'll keep you safe from harm, be your shelter against the storm. I'm the medicine to your pain, I'm your umbrella in the rain. 'Cause you're more than enough for me, and I promise to be your protector for eternity. Yeah, when the pure white doves take the sky, it will be wedding day for you and I. Gotta say this blessings from above, providing a foundation for eternal love. No longer is a good man myth of make-believe. My vows to be all the men that you'd ever need. You'll need. I'd swim across the raging sea, crawl to you on my hands and knees. I'd walk mile after mile, mile after mile, to see your smile. 'Cause you're wanted enough for me. I'm committed to be for eternity. It's my vow to be all that you'll ever need. As we exchange I do's, forever I'll cherish and honor you. My vows to be all that you'll ever need.
Beautiful. What'd you say?
Thank you.
Oh.
And my brother shot that. I wrote and directed, and my brother actually was the cinematographer.
He did a great job.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. They said drop the mic. Very nice. Oh my, what a beautiful song. Hearts. Yeah. Yeah. I told y'all. I don't bring no junk up on here, y'all. I bring some good stuff for your soul and for your spirit. Because
Pepper,
that's
you're
what
doing a great job. I appreciate it. I wouldn't have had this opportunity if you hadn't reached out. So
yeah. So I'm
I,
glad that I
I
did.
greatly appreciate it.
You are greatly welcome. You're greatly welcome. Yeah, you just made up something. You're greatly welcome. Anytime. But y'all, see you guys. Have a great week. Don't forget my show on Saturday, 3 to 6. Go to my website, thehotpeppershow.com. Click on that, and you'll find all the logo for the radio station, KAZI, and you'll see who's coming up on Monday. And and listen to my album. Remember, I have an album, y'all. It's on all streaming platforms. I have an album that was gifted to me by 11 artists. They did an album in honor of my birthday in October. So they gifted me an album, and it is a beautiful project. Eric Roberson is on there, Amber, and other people on the project, and it is absolutely beautiful. The project is entitled "The House That Pepper Built." So
The house
just
that
Google
Pepper
that.
built. I'd like to see that. You get my full support.
Yes. Okay. So I will send you. I'll send you the link, some of the links, because it's on Apple, Tidal, Spotify, Google Music, Amazon. It's everywhere.
Please
Pandora.
do. I will definitely
So
support.
thank you. Thank y'all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. The House of
Thank
Pepper built, y'all. He just laughing. Okay. So Gloria hand claps, Monica's hearts, and Ron says where? It's on all streaming platforms. Ron, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube Music, which is Google, and just search for the title of the album. The title is "The House That Pepper Built." The House That Pepper Built, and it will come up. Go on any of your streaming platforms, and it'll come up. The House That Pepper Built. That's what you need to look for. And you
The
can
house
download it.
that Pepper built, or just house?
The House That
The
Pepper
house.
Built.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. So y'all,
Got it.
thank y'all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pepper.
You're welcome. Thank y'all for joining us. We will see you guys on next Monday. Don't forget, Lil John will be the guest. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.